Hey fans of The Four, we are back with episode 3 and 4 of The Four. We saw some tears. We saw some people that were a little bit too confident. What'd you guys think? Stay tuned.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
And they stay there.
Hey.
And they say yeah. And they say there.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. I'm kind of glad that this song is over and done.
I was like, I took a lot of energy.
Yeah, I'm tired.
I was like, ooh, all I do is get tired.
Right, it really did.
All right, guys, we are here for episode 3 and 4 of season 2 of The Four. And I'm your host, Ashley Allen. And beautiful ladies, please introduce yourselves.
Hello, I'm Jaimi Gray.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Chellz.
All right. This episode was good.
It was really good.
Full of juicy
Bringing the heat.
Yeah,
drama.
People were ready to eat.
Yeah.
They were hungry.
Yes. And I think we got glimpses of the old Diddy in this episode. What
Yes,
do you
that
guys think?
cheesecake Diddy.
Yeah.
Oh, making the band Diddy.
Yes,
Brought me
and
back.
I loved it. And I love actually seeing Miss Megan Trainor. I feel like she's slowly but surely coming into herself. She's
Yeah.
finding her voice.
She is.
I like it.
Yeah. All right, so we started off this episode with some new competitors than we saw last time. We started off with Sharaya J. We have James Graham. We have Stephanie Zalea. And we have Majesty Pearson.
My girl.
Yeah. All right, so what were you guys' initial thoughts of these two episodes?
Again, I feel like they brought the heat. It was really, really good. It was very entertaining to watch.
Yes.
And I feel like, especially compared to episode 1 and 2, the talent was very eclectic.
Okay.
And I liked it. Yeah.
It was different. It was a lot of diversity in the talent.
Yeah.
I feel like the show had this. I'm sorry, it had a lot of high moments, and then they had some low moments for me that we'll talk about later. But I was just kind of like, I was all over the place this episode, honestly.
What did you guys think about the Four's performance together? I loved it.
I did.
I think that their voices really blend together. They look like superstars. Like, they didn't really look like they were fresh new people on a competition show. Like, they really looked like they knew what they were doing.
For sure. Just like you said, they blended really well together. Everyone's voices, everyone sounded good, because sometimes when you do kind of like group projects, there's always going to be a weak link.
Absolutely.
And everyone brought it, so I was really proud of them. And especially just doing the SZA Kendrick Lamar song.
Yeah.
I thought, like, I love that song. And it's just kind of sad, too, because SZA, I know she's, like, lost her voice. And she may never sing again. We don't know. But I thought it was really nice that they all sang that and paid homage.
I think they were great as a group. I mean, we could have did without Stephanie, honestly. But everything else, like you talked about the group project, there's the person who does the least effort, and that was her. So other
There's
than
always
that
that one.
Yeah, other than that, I loved it. I loved that they meshed well.
Yeah. I really loved it. But I think that the pool of talent and the competitors that we saw in these two episodes, this is what they have been talking about this entire time. This is season 2, and everybody brought it today.
Yes.
So I want to start with Miss Whitney Rain from Chicago, my hometown.
Chi-Town.
She was amazing.
She was really
so
good.
And those boots.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Her whole outfit.
Yes.
I don't know, like, I don't know if that was like a belt around her waist or if that was just like the pants, but like her waist was snatched.
Yes.
The gold top gave her like that star appeal, very bright. And then the boots, it was just, I mean, if you have a celebrity complimenting on your clothes or your boots, I would feel so good about myself.
Yeah.
And that was like the opening too. Like
Yeah.
the boots is really what
She
brought
set the
it.
tone.
Yeah, and Diddy was like, let's talk about those boots, like for anything else. And it's like, okay, if Diddy gives you a compliment, so she better slay with them vocals right after.
Right.
Yes.
Because now it's pressure.
Yeah, I mean, and you have to be able to have the look too. That's important because I mean, if you walk up there looking like trash, you can still be talented. But
Right. People are judgmental. That's our world.
And then, you know, she has experience. Like she said, she was signed already, and then they let her go. Then she had a beautiful son.
Yeah.
And I think that was really what was the driving force, you know, behind her intensity.
Yeah.
I loved her, actually. Like, I think
me
she
too.
deserves to be up there.
Yeah. So she did end up making it to the second round.
Yes.
Did you guys feel like she deserved to
Absolutely.
make it? Okay. Yes, I agree.
Absolutely. Oh,
I agree.
that's like a
Like a knock
thing.
on
If you
wood,
knock on
right?
wood.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are like, did you just feel like a juju on me? And
No,
I'm
it's like
no,
superstitious. I
didn't.
get it. Knock on wood.
Yeah. And she picked Stephanie to battle, which I was so happy
Yes.
about.
Me too.
I was very happy about.
Sorry, Steph.
Did you guys think that she would win in the end?
Yes. I felt
Okay,
it.
I did
I
too.
felt it.
I did. I
Why?
felt. Yeah, I felt. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, okay, because one, she had the look. You know, we're looking for packages here, not half packages, whole packages. So I felt like she had the look. Her voice is stunning and surprising, but not only that, she added choreography and moves, and they weren't tacky. Like, it worked for her. That whole little pop, pop, pop. I was like, oh, okay. Then, like, even her background vocals, it all meshed really well. And you could just tell she put a lot of thought into her performance.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I felt like she was engaged. I felt like her range was there, the intensity. And even DJ Khaled, he was like, you touched my soul.
Yeah.
So it's like, if DJ Khaled is giving you the okay, girl, you brought it. I felt like she has it. I feel like you just said the total package. Like, when I see her, I see star power. Like, off the bat, automatically.
Yeah, I think what I liked about her voice, she had kind of like a warmth to her voice.
Yeah.
Like they said, it was very soothing. And I think the way she moved and the way that she sang, like it made me focus on her. Versus like everything else, the lights and the crowd, everything else around. Like she really captured my attention. Which is what I really liked about her. Now, Stephanie's performance, she had a lot of the dramatics, and I think she's a great performer, but she didn't capture me the same way that Whitney did.
Do you feel like it and you know, I don't know if everyone is bilingual in Spanish, but do you feel like it's that her language barrier worked against her?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Because you know how we have like a Marla Negra from Love and Hip Hop
Yeah.
and how she's kind of getting on the scene.
Right.
And, you know, doing a lot of Spanish records. But part of me, and we listen to like Selena and all that. She didn't really do it for me. And like her dance moves were okay, but even her voice. She's giving like Shakira vibes, but just not fully all the way.
And I'm so glad you said that.
Okay.
Shakira.
It was nothing new. Nothing separated her from Shakira to me. Like, I wasn't
shock
wowed.
Right.
She didn't stand out. And she had really great energy.
Yeah.
Language barrier could have been a factor because I feel like if there is a language barrier, we need to really be able to hear you. Like, the delivery has to be strong. But I felt like she was kind of just like energy, like dancing around, but it just was, I wasn't wowed. Like, I felt like if I closed my eyes, like, I would be like, okay, is that Shakira? Like, it was nothing new. You know what I mean?
Right.
She was just missing something.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it was, but.
No, I definitely agree. I don't think that the language worked against her. I just don't think she had anything else to push her past that.
That's
Right.
Because there are songs in other languages, I have no idea what they're saying,
Right.
but I love the song.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean? But she just didn't have that extra little sparkle, whatever, to
That little
make you
oomph.
even care, well, what is she
Yeah.
saying? You know?
Right, yeah.
to
So
it.
Whitney came out as the top. She
Yep.
Love
secured her
Whitney.
spot
Yes.
on the stage on
Shout
the
out to
floor.
Whitney.
But I think Stephanie's gonna be okay. She is talented. And
doing
she's
well.
already an established artist,
Yeah.
so she's gonna be perfectly
Keep
perfectly
pushing, girl.
fine.
Yeah, just get on YouTube, keep singing your little heart out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody will pick you up.
Yeah. All right. We also have a Miss. Was it Dasani? We were introduced
Dasani.
to. She was really cute.
That's it.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with her. She was another person I think that just needed growth.
Yeah.
She's somebody I think that would not necessarily win the 4, but she'd win like a high school talent show.
Yeah.
She'd kill it, you know? And I felt like when she was singing, it was like, okay, she sings that song really well, but what is going to make her pop and stand out? And, you know, also not judging, okay? But I felt like when she said she was 16, I was like, what? You're 16?
You thought she was older?
Yes.
I thought she was older. She looked very grown, like, to me.
But she looked grown, but I still got child vibes.
She had the childlike, you know, energy to where I was
Yeah.
like, okay, she's young, right?
Yeah.
But like her look, I would have thought she was like 19, early
A little
20s.
off the shoulder. I mean, I wasn't rocking that when I was 16.
Oh no!
But you know what? The girls
Yeah.
these days, you know,
different.
they wear makeup at earlier ages and push-up bras. So
yeah.
She performed Monica So Gone, and Monica has a powerful voice. I don't know if I would have chosen that one. I didn't like the
beat.
rap. I didn't like that rap part at all. And I just felt like she had the range, but she didn't really have star power to me. And, you know, being 16, like you said, is just a lot of growth.
Yeah.
It's just so much growth. She has so much potential. But I feel like her voice is great, but it's just like the total package, it just wasn't there for me.
Yeah, I think within the first 10 seconds of her performing, I was like, no.
Yeah, I was like, this is not a talent show.
Yeah.
This is
That's how, like a showcase, right? That's how it felt. That's how it felt. Very talent show.
Yeah, so I mean, she was sent home, but we actually were introduced to another great person, which is Mr. James Farrow.
Yes.
Which he came out the gate talking big mess.
He was a lot. He was a lot.
he was a lot. He was extra.
Yeah, he was a lot.
He was a lot. And I think he spoke a little too soon.
Oh,
He was very overconfident. It's like, I don't think that he was trying to be rude, you know, because I like when people have confidence. If you feel a certain way about yourself, then by all means say it.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what anyone is going to say about you. But I think just with what he was saying, it's like, you are still a competitor. You don't have your seat yet. Like, calm down.
And I mean, I get it. It's all, that's what hip hop is about, being, you know, saying that you're the best, this and that. But I don't know if he was realistic with himself.
He just didn't have it.
No.
I felt like he wasn't lyrically strong.
He wasn't.
He chose lean back. Like, I don't even.
His style was very like 2008.
Absolutely.
You know, like it gave me Drake vibes without like just even with remember how Lil Wayne used to rap on his mixtapes? It just like with all the metaphors and puns. He was kind of doing that, and I'm like, not that it's bad, but the way that the music is now, like, you have to evolve with the times.
Yeah.
The delivery wasn't there for me either.
It just seemed a little forced. Like, instead of him being him, I felt like I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a poser. He did get poser vibes.
Yeah.
I could have probably done the same thing.
Sheree J, she came in and shut
Yes.
it down.
Yes, Sheree.
Yes.
Like, she didn't disappoint me whatsoever. So far, I would say this was my favorite battle.
Yes.
So
Oh,
far.
for sure. Like, even when she was, what was that lyric that she said? She said, "This is my seat and that ain't gonna change." And I was like, ooh, I felt that in my chest. You know, I like how she was like by her seat when she said it. Like, she had the whole performance down.
Yeah, she had the confidence. She worked the stage.
Yes.
And I loved how her raps were aimed at him. Like, because he was kind of just rapping just to rap.
Which you can tell he might have wrote it.
Yeah.
Prepared.
But everything she said was about him. She was in his face. Like, it meant something. It was relevant to what was happening. So kudos to her. She shut it down.
She just gives that girl power when she's representing like rap music.
Yeah.
That's how you have to be.
Absolutely. And I still felt it from her.
Yeah.
Like, she can still rap, she can hang with the guys, but then she still has that style, kind of like that feminine vibe to her.
Right.
So she comes out aggressive, but it's not so aggressive that you're like, okay. Like,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, okay, I'm strong, I'm confident, I'm a woman, I'm here, I deserve to be here. And I felt like when she came at him, he was like, probably like, I don't really know what to do at this point, because you see after that, he still was cocky. Like, he had to throw something back at her, you know, to try to make her look bad. But it was like, talent is going to trump all the time.
Life.
Yeah.
A lot of people do that in life. And then he came with like the Panda rendition. It was like his songs.
Oh my
I don't know if he
God.
was just choosing like too mainstream of beats. And,
Yeah. I
you
think
know,
so.
because even when he did Lean Back, I was like, okay, this could be good. And I was like, okay, he's doing his own twist. So it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
No.
I think he chose beats that he probably thought the crowd would react to versus what would be
That's
best
so
for him.
true. But then you have to
Yeah.
keep up with the cadence. Like,
Yeah.
you chose Panda. The song is really, really fast. Really, you know what I mean? So you have to be lyrically strong to be able to keep up with that. And he just wasn't.
Plus, people might be tired of that song. Like,
Oh
I'm
my God,
actually
are
still
we?
kind of
So
tired of the
tired of
song.
it.
Are we?
Yeah.
And even though that was, 2 years ago now?
Oh
But
my gosh,
yeah.
was it?
I think it was 2 years ago now.
Yeah,
I'm
something
still
like
over
that.
it.
Yeah.
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 I was like, I don't
We're
need it.
good with it. We're good.
Sheree J, she had a little flub in the beginning.
Oh,
But like a
yes.
true boss,
She is.
it didn't even matter by the end of her performance.
It didn't matter. That's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was scared at first. I was like, oh no. And then like I know she like had looked back, but what are you gonna do when you're performing live? Like, you just have to keep rolling with the
gotta keep
punches.
going.
Yeah.
And then for Diddy to come in and kind of make her feel better about it, like
Yeah.
he was in agreement. He was like, when I perform with my family at BET,
That was
like,
nice.
it was
Yeah.
so nice. He
Yeah.
was like, I failed. He was like, but I seen that in you. You picked yourself up. I honestly think it was an easy call, honestly.
Yeah.
That was no
Yeah.
question.
That was really sweet of
whatsoever.
him to like.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
You played yourself.
Yeah. So let's talk about Stell. Stell
My
was
hippie girl.
a interesting character in this
Yes.
episode. I think she was a nice comedic relief.
Yes.
In so many
She
words.
put a smile on your face.
She called herself the soulful siren, and she was soulternative.
I like
I like that. I like that. I was here for that.
Yeah. I actually liked her.
Me too.
I don't like her for the 4.
Right.
Okay.
I don't even know if I like her for a competition show.
No, I just like her in her own self, in her own lane.
Yeah.
She has a beautiful voice.
Yes.
But I think she probably just needs to be different by herself. And not on this
And
show.
I was in total agreement with Megan. Like, I was kind of creeped out. I was like, this is like
Yeah.
very eerie. It's very dark because the way she switched personalities.
Yes.
And it's like her talking voice is very, it's like small and like quirky, and then she sings, and then the song she was singing, like she made it dark. And
I liked that about her.
You know, Diddy was like, I'm uncomfortable. And I was like, me too, Diddy, like super uncomfortable.
Grow up, Diddy. I don't know. I liked it because
Did you?
Yes, because I like when an
like that
artist is
too.
like one way and they're like, then because that's what it is. You're an artist, so you kind of have this like alter ego,
Right.
Kind of like
True.
how Beyonce, she's this sweet, Southern
Yeah.
Houston girl, but then when she gets on stage, remember she became Sasha Fierce.
yeah.
So you kind of have that alter ego. So. I mean, I get what you guys mean about being creeped out for a hot second, but then I was like, okay, she might have something.
Well, I was creeped out, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
But I do agree with the judge's decision to not move her forward.
Yeah.
But she wasn't terrible.
Yeah, don't let that get you down, Stella. You still did really well.
I like
She
her.
wasn't
Her and
terrible.
what did she call her boyfriend? Dr.
Dr. Dave.
Dr.
And then
I
that intro,
that
it
creeped
was
me
just
out,
like,
actually. I was like, girl, she's so happy, though. So I was like, it was cute.
I was just creeped
was
out.
very cute.
She creeped me out. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for
Poor
it.
Megan. Megan really looked afraid for
She
her life.
did.
Yeah, she did. She was just like,
I'm scared to speak.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, I just need a moment. I felt like voodoo, like she put voodoo on all of us. Like it was strange.
I would talk about Skylar Dane. There's not really much to say. She was cute. She was okay.
Pretty voice.
She didn't make it to the next round.
Yeah.
Next. Jesse Kramer. I can't wait to hear what you thought. I heard
ahead.
you whispering over there while we were watching the show. What you think about Jesse?
First of all, he chose rock and roll over the Lords. Okay, he said I chose rock and roll over church. So I was already like, I don't really know about this one right here, But to be fair, he has a great voice.
Yes.
Now, do I feel like he really needs to go to the next level with the voice? No. I felt like, okay, you came, you proved your point, you're a rocker, but it was just like the delivery at times was unclear because he started off very soft, and then I feel like at one point he got really aggressive with the first song, almost where he was like really close into the mic. So I was just like, is he screaming? Like I really couldn't capture like the true essence of his voice, and I just kind of wasn't really, here for him like that, to be honest. So you guys loved him?
Love is a strong word, but I liked him. I like different types of music, and I love that he sang "Hallelujah" by I believe it's a Buckley song. I can't think of the
It's
whole
like
name.
Jeff Buckley.
Jeff
Buckley.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a classic song. For instance, if you guys have watched Shrek, it's also in a scene of Shrek. But I thought that he sang it really well. He sang it actually just like Jeff Buckley, but like a little bit better, especially for it to be live and for him to be playing his guitar while singing. Like that takes a certain type of craft. So I respected it, and I liked his style. So do I see him like moving, levels and levels higher in the competition? Not necessarily, but I want to see what else he can bring.
Yeah.
I
I really
didn't see
liked
it.
him. I think
It was like your
he
fave.
was something fresh, something new.
Yeah.
Beautiful eyes, must I say.
He had on guy liner.
Yeah.
I
and
love the whole
then
look.
I just loved everything, like the guitar, the rock and roll. You could tell he was very confident in himself.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was just feeling his vibe, and
Me
it's just
too.
something new. It was a variety. And I think it really hit home to what the Four is really pushing this season, which
Exactly.
is being global, being
That's true.
more than just R&B
That's true.
and hip hop.
And I think kind of
Right.
Diddy kind of talked about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Like just like the hip hop R&B. So this guy came in, he really like stretched himself, and then he brought something new and fresh.
Yeah.
Because that's true. Because I was like kind of watching this show expecting R&B,
Right.
expecting rap. So
Yeah.
for him to come in, I guess it's my bias. I'm just like, okay, well, just bring on the soul.
Yeah.
Well, see, he has soul, just a different kind
Yeah,
of soul.
yeah, okay. I can
He's
get with
another
that.
soul alternative.
Yeah.
Alternative.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, variety, and that's what the four is all about, and that's what we are all about here at
Right.
AfterBuzz TV. We are a place that produces after shows for nearly all of your favorite TV shows, from dramas to reality TVs, sci-fi, anything that you like. We here at AfterBuzz have it. There's no network that works as hard as we do, and we want you guys to join in with us and everything that we offer. But we ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channels. And don't worry,
Subscribe.
we will not send you pesky notifications every 5 minutes. But you can subscribe if you want to. And we just want to make sure that you know all of the different types of genres that we offer. We have everything from reality to drama, comedy, animation, all different types of genres that you can subscribe to. And then for us here at the competitions channel, we have The Challenge, we have MasterChef, we have World of Dance, all of type of things that you can subscribe to. I know we like a lot of those different types of
absolutely.
shows. And we would love for you guys to join us with all of those type of shows. And of course, continue watching us here for the four.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Right?
Keep watching.
And then you guys can also subscribe to us on iTunes. So, yes, you can watch, but you can also listen to us. And, of course, all of this LA traffic, what better to do than just
exactly.
listen to us
Be
here on
entertained.
iTunes?
Yeah, you
Take us
should.
with you.
Yeah, we're here. We know you guys love us. We love you,
Exactly.
too.
Now subscribe.
All right, so needless to say, Jesse picked Majesty. I was shocked by that.
had a
I was sure he
feeling.
was going for James.
I had a little inkling because I was like, who else would it be?
Okay.
Because I was like, well, because if it was to be for James, it would just be like the typical guy against guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Both are singers, but they're two completely different singers. But because Jesse does like the growls and the
Okay.
screaming with the rock, and then Majesty has kind of like the singing scream, I felt like they could kind of battle it out that way. So I was like, okay, it works, and I was happy that he chose her.
Okay.
I was stressed out because
Your girl Majesty.
yeah, I was just like, well, before my stress level raised, I was like so confident. I was like, oh, Majesty, easy call, let's go, girl. Like, get him out of here. Just do your thing, really show your voice. And her performance, I was blown away, even though she was not engaged with the crowd. But I just, like you said, I had like a small inkling too, because I'm like, okay, it would be too perfect or too, I guess, cliche to just pick another guy. So to change things up, he picked Majesty. But when she got up there, I was just like, girl, like, let's go. Like, let's send him home. And it was a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the outcome.
Me too.
I would have picked Jessie as the winner. And again, nothing against Majesty. She is a great performer. Her voice is strong. But in the mind of a record executive, like, I would be more excited to record with him right now.
Yeah.
And I can just envision it more with him.
Yeah.
And the crowd the people that he reaches, and the new fans that he could probably draw in. I'm not a rock and roll person, but I would give him a chance.
That's true.
I really, really enjoyed him, and I think that he has a lot more under his
has a
belt.
lot
We're,
of potential.
we're just scratching the surface with
you guys
him.
are like Team Jesse.
I
and it's
like
just
him.
He gave me like Creed, Nickelback type vibes, and I was like, because hip hop is so mainstream these days.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, what is the last like rock and roll song? And I'm the type, I'll just listen to my phone, like the music on there forever.
Yeah.
And not listen to anything new. So
Yeah, definitely.
I'm like Paramore. But yeah, I thought he was
Disco.
great. Like, I think he has a lot of potential. So I hope he goes far.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Rock and Soul, because that's what I
Rock and
think.
Soul.
Okay,
Rock
I'm
and
here for
Soul.
rock and soul.
Yes.
Majesty, my only gripe with her is that she never turned to the stage.
Right.
It was just completely at him, like a battle. And I get it. It is
like,
a
calm
battle.
down.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, that's where she lost the fans.
Yeah.
Because, she wasn't even engaged with them.
Yeah.
But I was really sad about the outcome. I was actually really sad. I was like, I'm going to
Yeah.
cry watching this. But
She was probably
Yeah.
trying to hit those notes,
yeah,
That's why
that's
she probably
true.
couldn't concentrate.
That's true.
I mean, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot going on
Yeah.
in your mind, so I get it. But
she has a great spirit, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
She took it like
She'll still do well.
Yeah.
absolutely. So let's get into the fashion of the four.
Yes.
So for you guys, this is a new segment that we're going to be doing every week, the fashion of the four. We're going to pick our favorite and our least favorite fashions of every episode. So ladies, who was your favorite this week?
Should I go first or you want to go first?
I can go. My
Okay,
favorite, I'll have to say Majesty.
Okay.
Just because I like the outfit really complimented her hair.
Her hair
like her
was
hair was so
Yeah.
cute. She had the sleek back ponytail,
Yeah.
makeup was popping, and her jumpsuit, it was like shimmery and it really stood out with the thick belt to kind of really show her shape. I think she looked amazing. I felt like tonight she looked like a superstar.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Whitney because we didn't really know who she was, so we didn't like when someone's new, you don't really know exactly what their style is. So if she was trying to set a tone, she did a really good job. I love the glittery gold tops that stands out. It's gonna look really good on camera and on stage,
true.
and it shows you like star power. And then she had like this waist belt or just these really nice leggings that snatched her waist, and she had these really cute thigh high boots, and I thought she looked really really great. So yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say my favorite this week was Shariah J.
She looked
Yes.
great. She did.
Yeah,
It's
she's
just
fierce.
like, I get it. Like, there's a lot of people out there that have the artist look. But I don't think she has that cliche, typical, like, weird artist look.
Right.
It's different,
Yeah.
but it's still her own.
It's so unique.
I love how it has touches of femininity. And touches of hip hop.
Yeah.
I think it takes a lot of different pieces of her personality that we're seeing,
For
all
sure.
blended in one.
I liked it. It works so well for her.
It does.
Yeah.
Like the colors and everything. I'm just like, if I were to wear that, I
Yeah.
feel like I would get clowned.
Yeah.
Or I think
But-
if anybody else wore it, it just seems like a lot,
like a
on
gimmick.
somebody
Yeah.
else. But on her, everything just fits well.
Yeah.
It looks perfect.
All right. Who are we giving the thumbs down to?
Jesse
Kramer.
Jesse
We're just
Kramer.
gonna say it.
No, not
Jesse.
Jesse. James, the rapper.
Yes.
I was not here for that outfit. It was like goodbye. It was late.
Wah, wah.
I was gonna say, who was the creepy girl that you guys were so
Oh
scared
yeah, she had. you guys were so scared of.
of? Let's see, because I want to get her name right. It was
Her name is
Stella
Stella.
Moore. So like, I like a good hippie vibe, but it just didn't work necessarily for
No.
this performance. And
Yeah.
it's like maybe a better outfit would have saved her performance too. You gotta have the whole package.
And then she had something in her hair. Yeah, womp. She had like these things in her hair, reminding me of like butterflies from back.
Yeah,
in
but
the
it
day.
didn't like glitter. It looked like
Yeah.
kind of like bugs.
It
No,
did.
for real, no, not to be shady, but they were like kind of white in her hair. They
It
were
was
like glittery.
lice. Give me lice vibes. I
Yeah,
wasn't
lice-
here for it.
thick lice vibes.
I wasn't here for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. But I mean, that's what happens in show business.
Exactly.
It's
It
true.
can work.
She needed a stylist.
No business like show business.
Budget might not have been there.
All right. Well, in some other news, let's get into some news and gossip.
AfterBuzz TV News.
Ooh, all
Time
right,
for
guys.
tea.
So, of course, we're going to give you a news segment. So, remember Shariah J? She is a competitor on the show. However, do you guys remember her from a couple years ago? She came out with a song called Banji. And if you see her here, she is in the Missy Elliott video, Where They From? How They Do, Where They From? And she's a great dancer, great stage presence. And so if you look at some of her other work, she did have a song called Banji. That is her, guys.
Yep.
That is her. She has 2 million views on this video.
Wow, go Shreya.
Which goes to show that she already is kind of established, but I'm
Yeah.
wondering what exactly happened. So apparently, Missy Elliott is her mentor, but is she also her wife?
Sip this tea.
I don't know.
Oh,
So there's been a
goodness.
lot of reports that not only are they close in their business, but in their personal life. So a lot of gossip has flown around for years about this. Do we know if it's true or not? Not necessarily, but if you know, let us know in the comments or in the live chat. Look at them. Cute, right?
Yeah.
Cute.
I ain't
Giving me
saying
a couple
nothing.
vibes.
But yeah, we are rooting for Shariah. She has a lot of star power, so it doesn't look like it really worked out with her and Missy as far as her brand and what she's trying to do. But hopefully the 4 helps her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let's send some prayers and some well wishes to her
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
She's not only, as we saw on the show, fighting for her spot on the 4, but she's fighting for her life.
life.
Absolutely.
Battling breast cancer and looking fabulous while she's
Yes.
doing it.
Absolutely.
So salute to her. She's a fighter. And we're sending well wishes and prayers
Absolutely.
to you, Miss
Prayers
Ray
to you,
J.
Shreya, seriously.
So yeah, these two episodes really have me pumped.
Yes,
too.
I'm excited for the
rest
next.
of the
I'm
Yes.
super
It's gonna be
excited.
good, I can tell.
So let's get into some predictions. What you guys think is gonna happen next?
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Yes. Well, let's see. I was like music. Well, I would say as far as predictions, I think that Sharaya has a good heavy seat, meaning like I think she's going to keep her seat for a while.
Okay.
Will she win? I don't know. But I think that the next person to go could possibly be, let me just see, because I'm, my predictions.
Hopefully the same person.
We have
as
James
me.
Kramer left. We have Jesse Kramer, James Graham, Whitney Rain, and Sheree J.
Wow.
You know what? Because James didn't really compete this episode around, I think next, who knows? Because I feel like someone might compete against him that might really bring it, because I don't see Whitney leaving just yet either.
Okay.
So that's my prediction.
Okay.
Bye, Jesse.
Already?
I'm not a fan. And I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
And I hope someone comes in. I think someone's going to come in and blow him out the water. But I think, like you said, Shreya's seat secure. Whitney secure. Jeff. Is that his name? James.
Lots of James.
No one has battled him yet. So it's like, I don't know. It's a little shifty. But I definitely think that Jesse is out of here.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say it's probably between Jesse and Whitney going home next week. I don't think anybody wants any Sheree J problems. I'm just going to say it right now.
She's Banji. Don't do it.
And James, there's just something about his voice. He has swag. He's cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
He has everything.
Yeah.
He
It's a
has
total
it.
package.
Yeah. So I don't see him going anywhere just yet.
Yeah. I think he
Jesse's
might be
on.
onto something.
Yeah.
Jesse's definitely leaving.
Yeah. So, ladies, now that we've completed this episode, and I'm sure these fans want to keep up with you guys, let everyone know where they can find you on social media.
All right, you guys. So you can find me on Instagram at Jaimi Gray or on Twitter at It's Jaimi Gray. It's because someone stole my name on Twitter, so I can't take it. Like, there's an actual Jaimi Gray. And I'm like, who is this? They haven't tweeted since like 2013. But if you have the patience, just type "it's" and you'll find me. It's Jaimi Gray.
Well, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Chellz Evette. That's Chellz with a C and a Z, not an S and an S. So that's CHELLZ, Evette with an E, not a Y. Sorry, it's so complicated. So it's Chellz Evette. And then on Twitter, it's Chellz Evette with an underscore because someone took
People are just
Chellz
stealing
Evette.
everything.
And I just, like, literally, I've never heard that name. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's where you can find me.
Someone stole mine too. But it's okay.
all
You guys
good.
know where to find me, Ashley Allen, on all social media at Ashley Reed Allen. And quick shout out to Saeed from season 1 of The Four.
Yes.
He just released his single and video, which I had the pleasure of playing the leading lady
Oh,
in.
nice.
It's called Do It Again. You guys can find it on Spotify, iTunes,
That is
YouTube,
awesome.
all of that. And make sure you follow AfterBuzz TV and us right
Absolutely,
now
yes.
on all social media. Comment, subscribe. We will be checking in with you guys every week, and we will see you next week right here on AfterBuzz TV.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Keven Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.